This is a tough one. Do we first talk about Norm Macdonald or about you and some story you got from me about shitting yourself? I don't know which one.
My story's irrelevant right
which
now.
one? This is the Norm Macdonald way to go to start off.
Thing, yes. We don't even have to get to my story. That's how little I care about my story now.
I'd say at least like top 5 certified guys just not give a flying fuck. Of ones who have never given a fuck to not give a fuck. Top 5.
I aspire to be like that.
Top 5
day.
protective.
And you know what, dude? You try to get me to act that way all the time. And I always fucking put up a wall. Okay? And I'm not going to spoil anything like I always do. But it just sort of happens when you have that wall.
Right.
And I fucking hate it, Alex.
Well, I don't know. I honestly... So, I mean, it could just be a play-by-play, like a straight-up...
Yeah, it's what every other buddy of the podcast is. They're all lazy and just watch YouTube while they and just go, oh,
well,
hey, I watched
all
this
I was going to
today.
say is, first off, what a dumb idea in general. Like, let's have this YouTube show. We'll get Kasim G, the guy from Pajama Pants, and then they're like, what's Pajama Pants? No.
Oh, okay.
God damn it, Robbie. You're not going to ruin jokes. You ruined the first one.
Dude, how far?
1 minute.
That's a
you son of a
record.
bitch.
That's a record.
God damn you, man. Let's try that again. What knucklehead? Sarah Silverman, we'll get to her later. Yeah, my gosh. She said what she said about whoever the guy who's producing the event is. He's off his rocker, okay? Because he's putting together a panel of Kasim G, the guy from the Pajama Pants podcast, which for the untrained ear does not exist yet. And then Jenny Slate, who I'm assuming at this point was like at least probably on like... Oh, you know what? This is probably after her shitty stint on SNL. Favorite girl. I love Jenny Slate, but she does not do well in this 24-minute video.
Oh, you love?
Love.
You know
love.
I fucking hate her. She's so annoying.
I think she's so cute.
You know what? I've said everything I've said negative before this point. Right. All in jest. It's all been fun, just being joking around, having a good time.
This is a serious...
I fucking hate her.
Will you die on this hill?
Yes, I hate James Dean, and I fucking hate Jenny Slate.
You hate James Dean, the actor?
No, I hate James Dean, the piece of shit prick porn star.
Oh, yeah, the actor, the one in the canyons.
The real actor.
Yeah, the real actor.
Yeah,
James
the one who acted
Dean.
alongside the greatest, Lindsay Lohan.
The guy who is
getting distracted.
The guy who's in the Jerry. I'm never getting distracted. The guy who's in the fucking "This Is Not a Seinfeld" porn parody. The greatest. Yeah, dude. Honestly, I don't know how you can hate that guy. That guy's a complete piece of shit. That's fair. You should hate him, but I will say, guy committed to being Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, it's true. Give credit where credit's due.
Give credit where credit. To separate the art from the artist, and that monstrous piece of shit he may be is 100%.
Dude, Jenny Slate's voice makes my fucking skin crawl.
It's so funny. You know what?
So irritating.
It soothes me. I just get so relaxed.
Yeah, you're a sadomasochist. Okay, you like receiving pain, and you like it when you're everything that everybody in the world unanimously thinks is a bad feeling. You're like, I love that feeling, man. You don't like that? That's the best part of it's the best part of the experience. But
I also like all the good feelings too. So I'm just a happy guy.
No, you tolerate the good feelings. You're like, yeah, this is part of it, but like that bad shit, that's the fun part. You fucking deranged lunatic.
We can't comment on the Jeff Ross part because I don't care enough to watch it. I love Norm, but unfortunately, even though I love Norm so much, hate is heavier. You know, they say blood's thicker than water. Hate is thicker than love, and I fucking hate Jeff Ross. All right, you know what? Like a scarring part of my childhood is to first be introduced to the Comedy Central roast, as in Dean Martin's Comedy Central roasts, and then to be like, oh wait, they still do those things? Sick. Let me check it out. Oh wait, who's this roast master guy? Jeff Ross. Who's this fucking moron?
You know, he's probably one of those really funny comedians we just don't know about.
Right. Then you watch him on 8 in a row because he's always fucking there. You know what's crazy? He never tells one funny joke.
He's the worst
comedian. He comes out in theatrical outfits. Is that the joke? I'm dressed as the general. Hilarious.
That's gotta be the joke. That's the whole bit.
That
guy's like a Carrot Top type of comedian.
No, he's like just a fucking fat, bald slob.
Yeah, he's
what a fucking zero.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I hated him way more before this, but after watching this video now, all of my hatred is just manifested into this one massive force, and it's just exploded out of me before towards Jenny Slate. And I honestly feel
so
a little
no more
winded.
hatred in your heart for anyone else?
I honestly feel a little lightheaded, bro. Yeah, I can't. I don't think I can feel any more hatred. I got it all out.
That's crazy. Because again, I agree. She's absolutely horrible in this video. And again, I think you must be some kind of deranged to think that a good idea is Kasim G, Jenny Slate, and Norm Macdonald, especially when this is Kasim G and Jenny Slate trying their absolute hardest to be like just the perfect little puppet in this show. Like, oh, look, I'm going to be so professional today. I'm going to do my job so well. They're going to think I'm so good. It's going to give me so many opportunities. This is a big door. And Norm's like, fuck that. This is shit.
And she's
throws a complete wrench in the works. You gotta love to see it.
Oh God! And like remember how like in Mad Men, Don spends the entire time hating all the hippies.
Yeah.
And all deep down,
but he is a
hippie.
Right.
Fucking, I despise Jenny Slate.
Remember that really cool scene though in Mad Men, since you brought it up, where all the cops are all outside and he goes to leave. Like, you can't leave, man. He's like, I can. You can.
Yeah, that's a great scene.
That's a great fucking scene.
Really
fuck
cool.
that guy from Teen Wolf, man.
Yeah.
That guy sucked. All right, continue your point. Just want to get that out there. I want to make sure. No, I don't want anyone listening to this be confused and thinking we're liking that guy. No, that guy sucked.
He brings nothing to the table on Yellowstone.
No, he sucked in that show too. He sucked in Teen Wolf. I don't know how he keeps getting cast.
Dude, I know. I know a third example of these names, but I can't remember what the fuck it's called. That's besides the point.
Well, no, it's directly the point. Fuck that guy. All right, fuck Jenny Slate and fuck no. You see, you're convincing me with your propaganda bullshit. All right, I like Jenny Slate.
My point of bringing Don Draper up was the reason I despise Jenny Slate so much is because she represents every bad quality I possess myself, manifested into a being.
No, that's true, dude.
That's everything I am so quickly becoming with the stuck upness and having personality.
So you see Jenny Slate in an elevator. Are you telling her off, or you're saying, I don't think about you at all? You just walk past her.
Oh, dude. Honestly.
You do the Don Draper? You going to Don Draper the son of a bitch?
I didn't have an answer one way or the other, but you know what? Yeah.
You got Don Draper. Girls love that shit,
because she's obviously, one of the subs.
For sure.
So she's hearing this now.
She's pretty big on the YouTube scene. She's doing YouTube.
And who's bigger than
YouTube
us?
Week, YouTube Comedy Week with Jenny Slate, Kasim G, and Norm Macdonald.
When you say comedy,
I think of Norm Macdonald, and not in a million years. I'm just picturing one of those. Remember in the OA or any one of those things where it's always like, I think American Gods also had it, where you go to that realm of some other religion where it's all that weird shit, and like there's the big pillars and the person leads them to death and everything else. It was like those weird other non-cool. Catholicism is super cool and everything else is super weird.
Yeah.
All the other weird ones.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Those weird things where it's like, oh, this person guides you through the sands of time and everything else.
That's the Prince of Persia.
Correct, but that might be who knows? Maybe that's even inspired by what I'm trying to get at here.
Maybe. All the great stories are inspired.
Unfortunately, this is one of those really divine moments in which I just completely forgot what my point entirely was. So,
it's about Jenny Slate.
You said Jenny Slate being a sub, and I said she was on YouTube, and she's really in that. She's really in something. I was going to get some valid point somewhere in there.
Honestly, I might not have had the hostility from the onset, but you had this in 2 times speed at first, so I didn't recognize her voice. Which, to be honest, since I hate her, my brain kind of blocks out her voice every time.
You love Sarah Silverman.
That's my point. I thought it was Sarah Silverman talking on 2 times speed, and I was like, "Ooh, what are we watching?" Yeah. I'm excited to see what this is.
That's true. When Sarah Silverman talks, I usually do quite find myself thinking, I should probably listen to this. I should listen.
That and let's watch School of Rock. Those are my 2 thoughts.
True.
And then I looked up, and here's the saddest part of the whole story. I was like, it was mid-bowl,
right?
And I'm hearing this.
I packed one of those things, and if you think you can talk for a whole 10 seconds, I might even just smoke that thing.
So
off to a poor start from when I first got the microphone.
As I was saying, I went to go smoke my bowl, and mid-bowl, I hear this voice in 2 times speed, and it sounds familiar. My brain thinks it's Sarah Silverman. I look up after my bowl, all happy because I did what all of those who are super
You can talk faster, bro. You're killing me.
I was trying to kill. I didn't know if I could do 10 seconds, bro. I didn't know if I could do it.
I think there's a chance tomorrow we wake up after posting this episode and we have 0 subscribers. I'm not even. That's not unprecedented.
Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So I was really happy after the bowl. So I just did the bowl, and I look up, and I think I'm gonna look at Sarah Silverman in some cute little outfit she's wearing, and it's fucking Jenny Slate.
What? And you feel like that's like this is robbery.
Yeah. Okay. So we got off to a rocky start just to begin with. Okay, and then she kept doing this dumb thing where she spoke. I found that super annoying. Okay. Yeah. And then she keeps bringing up how she's bleeding. You have the equivalent of a prick from a goddamn thumbtack on your hand.
That was annoying.
Speaking of which, Justin Wilson, not funny whatsoever.
Not a
don't even know if he knows what magic is.
Doesn't know what magic is. Does not know what comedy is. Okay.
I think that's the point though, and it's not working.
Not one works. Like, right? That guy would not win. He would not fool Penn and Teller. All right. That's how I judge all my fucking magicians. And he's not fooling Penn and Teller. All right. So that part 1, magic part, you failed. If you're not fooling Penn and Teller, you failed. Okay. Part 2, comedy. That was stupid. You failed on that part too. That's more of the eye. That's more of the eye test than anything else. You fucked up on that one as well.
And all the idiots that go on Penn Teller think they're comedians. So I've heard how comedy and magic kind of work.
I've heard how they go together, and usually it's more of like the whole
Yeah. Okay. It's all shitty jokes, but there's at least there's pacing.
Yeah.
This guy did nothing. This guy just broke a pitcher and made Jenny Slate bleed.
Yeah, and
which I keep hearing about.
Yeah, apparently really damaged her. And also, dude, just honestly, they had Jenny Slate and Cassim G were both presented with a choice during this 24-minute fucking quasi interview that they put together. This quasi promotional event. This pseudo fucking bullshit. Right? They had a choice. Okay. They had multiple. Not only did they have a choice, okay, they were on an actual fucking subway. They had multiple stops. They were only going in one direction. And at any point, they could have hopped off and made the intelligent move to not be the guy who was once on pajama pants, which got absolved by your mom's house, and you were. They trimmed the fat and you were cut out.
And it's called Not Today, Pal.
Yeah,
Kasem came into the studio.
Not today, pal.
Wait, guys, aren't we recording?
No, not today, pal.
Wait, hold on. We do pajama pants every Thursday.
No, not today, pal.
What am I supposed to do today?
You can fucking fuck off in New Jersey with those brothers Yurasits morons.
That'd be great. We need an editor.
Yeah, we gotta get. No, I was gonna get a third guy. He's the third brothers Yurasits.
Kasem Yurasits.
Yeah, Kasem. You call him Kasem the whole time, and I call him Kasem.
It's just nice little brother haze.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Petulance. No, they were on the subway, though, and they were presented, both of them, with multiple choices. Multiple choices, right?
Yeah.
Okay? At any point, they could have hopped off the fucking bullshit train they were on 9 years ago where they were saying, I have to be professional. This is important. And if at one point when Norm gave them plenty of opportunities just to say fuck off and have fun with it, if they did that, they just realized that this was not important, okay?
It's fucking YouTube.
It's fucking a YouTube.
9 years ago.
It's YouTube, the YouTube Big Live Comedy Show. What is that?
You know, they never did another one.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I don't remember seeing that on the YouTube Rewind saying, oh, how is this year's YouTube Big Live Comedy Show? And honestly, maybe whatever knucklehead put this together that they were talking about in the video, and they're saying how, oh yeah, he did a terrific job. He got Rhett McLaughlin. He got Charles Link Neal.
He got that magician comedian guy.
Yeah, he got whatever that moron's name was that I already forgot.
I think Justin Wilson, maybe?
Yeah, Justin can go fuck off, okay?
Yeah, fuck you, dude. If you're listening, fuck you.
My point was, this wasn't a serious thing. It should not have been taken seriously. Norm knew that. Norm understood how stupid this was. Norm, they probably offered to him, and he was like, well, I can't say no to this. This is a horrible idea. So he goes out and does it.
And he's a sick fuck. He's a gambling man.
Yeah, no, he likes it. He's having fun with it. And at any point, if they did that, though, instead of being the little pussy boys that they both were, Jenny and Kasem, he would have been like, oh, this person's awesome.
Yeah.
And they would have been like, at least, got a few episodes on the Norm Macdonald Live, at the very least.
And what was the term you just used? Pussy boys?
Yeah.
So the reason it made me so angry is because if you backlog some of our episodes, I was one of those pussy boys. I'm still partially a pussy boy. Dude, that's not true.
How about the episode that's currently 13 minutes in? That one sounds like you're a complete pussy boy to me.
I think I am recording an episode that is very different than the one you were also recording. I don't know how
that sounds
possible.
Unlikely. There's only one record button. That doesn't make sense.
I've been sitting here this whole time thinking, wow, I got a lot of talking in this one, and it wasn't all bad. I might be kind of cool actually. And you got the perception.
I might be kind of cool.
You got the perception that I'm a pussy boy. How could us both be recording this episode right now? We have two vastly, distinctly different viewpoints of this episode.
It's the same way we open up with, honestly. I guess this is what they call the callback. When you were saying earlier about how you hate Jenny Slate, and I was saying I love Jenny Slate. So like, it's just
we need to get Kasem on this show because
he's the tiebreaker.
This whole bond we used to have might be breaking.
I don't know. I don't think he's a neutral. He has a conflict of interest. He's worked with her.
True.
We can't get Kasem now.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah,
not today, pal.
Yeah, not today, pal. It's like, you know what? It's like, I hear that one more goddamn time. Okay,
put back on your pajama
I'm gonna jump off the Williamsboro Bridge. Okay, if I hear that one more goddamn time.
No, can I be real for a second?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like AJ and Meadow as much without Kasem interjecting here and there. I liked the dynamic way better with Kasem.
Yeah.
Now it just sounds like two douchebags on your mom's house.
Yeah, that's interesting how the second they rebranded, they had that feel to it.
Still like them both a lot, but their podcast is not as good in my opinion.
Sounds good in your opinion?
Want me to listen to it? Not today, pal. Goes both ways, that insult.
If I hear that one more goddamn time.
No, it was on your side this time, Kasem.
Kasem.
Shit.
Yeah, you're really good at respecting people by mispronouncing their names at every single turn.
It's like a nickname for me.
Yikes, mine just barked so loud that was scary.
Yeah, dude, fucking...
Did I say Williamsboro Bridge earlier instead of Williamsburg?
I don't think that ever came up in conversation once, to be
I think
honest.
it came up in conversation
I think, no, it did when you asked the question.
I think there was a chance in there for a second where the few Robbie fans were thinking like, I got one on Alex now. All those Alex fans, now we have something to throw back at them when they're always hauling tomatoes at us and shit. You know, you know what I mean? my fans are very old school. They're very.
I'm still about my fans. Are you still doing me?
My fans. No. My fans. My fans are very civil. They're very. They're practical jokesters, you know.
And so beating the shit out of my fans.
No. I said no. They're very civil. I said they're just very old school. They just throw tomatoes at you.
Yeah,
That's what we do. We're just tomato chuckers at you, and I was saying now your fans finally can throw something back. They thought for a second. They thought, wait, did Alex just say Williamsboro Bridge and not Williamsburg? And that may have happened.
Dude,
but I already corrected it.
Dude, no, this question never came.
It
you never said this until you brought up the random question.
We're having two different podcast recordings, okay?
Yeah, no, dude, you're on planet fucking elsewhere, bro.
I'm on planet Hollywood, baby.
You're deranged. You're just having your own thoughts in your own head, and you're not partaking at all today, and it's making me uncomfortable. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to these guests. Let's
get back to the YouTube Big Live Comedy Show.
Yeah, let's do what all the other lazy podcasters do. Just hit play and we'll watch them for a second.
Good show. I'm not going to hit play.
Well, let's see what the other guests are so we can talk about something.
Oh, the other guests? I don't know, Lonely Island they talked to, that was all right.
And that wasn't as much fun as it could have been.
No, but it was...
They thought this was something
It could have been more fun if Jenny Slate and Cassim G weren't fucking dropping nukes on the... Okay, like,
dude.
It's honestly, it's one of those things where, you know... Sure. Could Norm have just done the professional thing and not derailed the fucking interview? Of course. That's always a thing that could have happened, but it hasn't happened. All right? And no one in the recording booth is looking at you thinking, or I'm sorry, in the director's booth, looking at you doing this production of the YouTube Comedy Big Live Show. No one's looking at them thinking like, wow, look how Jenny and Cassim are holding their own by not only are they not re-steering, they're just making it awkward. It's like, if you just... He hopped off the rails with him. Hop off the rails. The train's already gone that way. Get on the fucking train. Make it seamless. You dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. Both of them.
Yeah, and if you're
you're both stupid. What are you doing?
While you're spending all that time being so serious about everything, how do you have no self-awareness about how stupid this fucking thing is in the first place?
It's stupid.
And just
it's
hop
dumb.
on the train.
Norm has the respect to not only recognize and appreciate, but to then demonstrate how dumb this entire event is.
He's making it funny. See, the only reason it's enjoyable is because of Norm.
That's the problem that you go through, okay? You're the problem. Because you're always...
What?
You always bring... Como say what?
I should have said
yeah,
that.
Steve, you're a jerk-off.
Como what?
Glad you felt comfortable enough to share that with me. Consider what we did for you last night a favor. Now do us one. Never talk to us again.
I can't believe we actually had sex with these asswads.
Whoo!
Dude, Sarah Silverman should have been in fucking Ninth Roxbury.
Yeah, Sarah Silverman should.
How is she not one of like How is she not just draped on Mr. Suzuki every time he was on screen?
That would have been pretty cool. That's not a bit. See, every once in a while you get a good idea.
That would have made the movie so much better.
Right, that's one of the fans, the Robbie fans can have. It's not an insult to me because there are none. But that's a good. It's one of you. It's not. That's like, you know, +1 to one of your attributes.
Thank you. I get one. Yeah,
you're still like, you know, you're still like a bottom bitch, but you know,
whatever. So yeah, I'm 1 point above the bottom bitch I was yesterday.
Yeah, you might have just lost half a point how dumb that sounded.
You know what? I could tell. As I was saying it, I figured that was going to happen.
You living life dangerously, man. Yeah, I don't know. They should just. Again, my point was they're just really being. They were resisting. They were causing a lot of friction in that interview. They just went fun with it. Everyone was having fun, and it would have made the guests feel so awkward, bouncing back and forth between going from like, "Hey, this is a joke," to "No, it's professional. No, it's professional. Oh, it's a joke. No, it's professional. Oh, it's a joke. No, it's professional." It's a lot of whiplash you give it everyone. Okay, if you guys just had fun with it, and again, you don't think fucking Norm would have been like, "Oh, this Cassim G guy is great," and then he would have been talking to Sandler, and Sandler would have been like, "Oh my god, I'd love to throw in this stupid Netflix movie."
Yeah,
but it just said Cassim's the guy who's not today, pal. It's fucked up.
No one was like, there's this fucking asshole.
Yeah. And then there's this whore.
There's an old Italian maxim that says, he who is persistent to change is destined to perish. So, why don't you take that advice, my friends?
Only, I would love to just take this water bottle and throw it at you, but you'd have a hissy fit and start like, Ellen, you threw water, my day's ruined. You usually react to things.
You would bring that up. You know what, dude? There's a little bit of a decorum here in the show.
Right.
It doesn't sound like it, but I would never,
right,
never try to embarrass you like that you just did now with me on this show. That's really fucked up.
That's another thing. Your fans can be like, see, Robbie's might not be the funnier guy, but at least he's the moral compass.
I got this.
He knows what true north is.
I got this.
Miles and miles of heart.
Yeah. Okay, so fuck you.
Yeah, but I got to say the line, so fuck you.
No, fuck you first. I said it.
Fuck you.
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 12 years old, my ass. Fuck you.
That's not what I was doing.
I know, you were doing Ronnie. You were doing Observe and Report. We were both doing Observe and Report, and then I seamlessly switched to True Detective Season 2.
Dude, you can't do shit.
Not many pros can handle that.
Yeah,
no pros can handle that. You couldn't even handle that. You think Cassim G can handle that? That's why he can't be the third seat. Can't even handle him to be with Norm.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Like I said that as if that's like beneath us.
What do you mean?
The way I said that put us above Norm. I was like, he can't even handle that guy. He's not able to handle us.
Oh, that's not.
Yikes! Dicey. Ooh. I don't know. Fuck Jeff Ross. Hold on, let's recover this. Lonely Island was whatever. Fuck Jeff Ross. Justin Wilson, I hope is just like walking around barefoot somewhere. Sarah Silverman.
Yeah, I kind of like.
It's divine.
I kind of fall more and more in love with her.
I think she's so good. There's literally I watched this.
Too.
They're literally. I don't even know what movie it is. I remember one time I looked up like the best movie lines of, or I think I looked up like the best movie lines of all time, and it was like 100 or 200 movie lines, like a 20-minute video, and then it was like I watched. And I was like, well, it was weird. There was like, let's say it was 200. Mm-hmm. There was 175 dramatic lines, but then there was like, if you ain't first, you're last, and it's like, hey, you can't throw in 25 comedy lines into this compilation of the best drama, essentially the best dramas. You can't have Here's Looking at You, Kid, and then go to fucking My Head's Like a Pretzel. Okay, it doesn't work. Then I looked up the best comedy movie lines of all time, and then I think the third video I watched was like the best movie like insults / comebacks, right? And in that third video, there was some dumbass Sarah Silverman movie in it where the guy said, "Why don't you shut your bitch up before I fuck start her head?"
Yeah, I've seen that.
And that was a stupid line.
Yeah, I remember what she says.
But
though.
she looked, I don't even know if I could have no idea, but she looks so fucking hot in the video.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That for the last 15 years, it's been the neon Dirk Diggler sign bursting where I think of movie lines. I'm like, oh, fuck, start her head. I'm like, God, Sarah Silverman looked hot in that movie. I'm like, what is that movie called? Don't know. Don't care enough to look it up. In my head, it's perfect, you know?
Yeah.
It's the scene in It's the scene in 6 Feet Under. We're getting a lot of references in here. It's the scene in 6 Feet Under where she goes to take the picture in the finale, and he's like, "Can't take the photo. The moment's already gone." It's like, oh shit, I can't rewatch the scene.
I don't remember that part because that's really stupid. It sounds. It's dumb because I don't remember that scene.
It's awesome, dude. It's awesome.
It sounded really dumb.
Everything Nate says is super cool and not ever douchey.
Okay, good. If something Nate said, that makes complete sense.
Obviously, it's douchey and stupid if Nate said it.
Bro, dude, we gotta watch that show again.
We do. But no, Sarah Silverman. Yeah, that's awesome. Interview kind of sucks, honestly. And even though I love Jenny Slate, and if you told me
I forgot she was in this. Dumb
if you told me before
thing.
watching it, would you like to watch a video of Jenny Slate and Sarah Silverman just looking at each other and kind of laughing with each other? I'd be like, that sounds. I got a couple minutes to kill. But then when you watch it, it's so fucking awkward because Sarah Silverman recognizes, I think, to an extent, what Norm's doing, not giving a shit.
Yeah.
And Jenny Slate's
she
going right over her head, and then she's trying to respect Jenny Slate, and it's just this whole backwards, And they're probably bonding over the fact that, like, Norm has this, like, weird power dynamic here because it's, like, successful SNL cast member versus Sarah Silverman, Jenny Slate, not successful SNL cast members. And you also have Cassim G, who's just fucking never even been on SNL.
Yeah, not today, pal.
So it's like, not today, pal. So that's why he's sitting off to the side. They said he actually went to sit in the other seat and said, not today, pal. You're actually not an SNL person?
SNL only.
They're like, you didn't realize it's Norm from SNL, Andy Samberg from SNL. There's two guys who hang out with him who write on SNL. and then superstar SNL cast member Sarah Silverman and superstar cast member Jenny Slate. It turns out when you actually watch it, when it's so awkward, it's not that fun to watch them side by side.
It's like you get there and you
I was
hear
just fucking thinking that. I was debating on saying it.
Yeah, you get to me all the time, dude. Just
so solid,
crazy.
man.
Fucking no, honestly.
Yeah, I love her. I love Sarah Silverman, but absolutely unbearable, man. That interview was absolutely unbearable.
The sad part is, you always play the fucking like stupid. Every once in a while, I'd say every 4 months, you play a Parks and Rec fucking compilation or
I think
compilation.
It's spaced out way further than that.
Fine, every 6 weeks. Okay?
I said spaced out. What the fuck did you say the first time?
I know what I did. Relax.
The hell did you say the first time?
4 months.
How the hell did that become 6 weeks, you son of a bitch? Also, fuck Jeff Ross.
Yeah, fuck Jeff Ross.
Fuck Jeff Ross, that fucking
Jeff Ross. Fuck you, Jeff Ross. I thought you were going to say it.
Fuck you, Jeff Ross.
Fuck you, Jeff Ross.
Fuck you, Ronnie.
So, fucking, what were we just talking about before we started getting mad at Jeff Ross? Jenny Slate, Parks and Rec. Thank you for not helping.
Yeah, once every 8 months, a Parks and Rec compilation will pop on.
So every 4 days, you put on a Parks and Rec compilation, and you do it so frequently. Honestly, I've started to come around to her and think, she's kind of funny. And she's another thing I saw once where she was kind of funny too. And whatever.
What thing was that?
I don't know. I know I saw you in something else, but I almost said I seen that fucking Meshuggah. Since we're talking about all these Jewish people, I'm going to start using the slang.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Drewski's over the other day saying I seen this.
Yeah, that goy Drewski.
Meshuggah.
Yeah,
it's the only one I know.
I said goy.
I know, it's pretty funny. Anyways, no, what was I saying? Jenny Slate. No, I started thinking she was kind of funny, and honestly, I would have loved to have seen her and Sarah Silverman just shoot the shit and talk about something.
That sounds awesome. And then you get there.
Yeah, it's like, go ahead. What's it like, Alex?
I went to one of those shows this week. One of those shows down south where it's like a lady fucking a horse. Mm-hmm. But then you get there, and it's actually a lady fucking a horse. You know what's funny? I should have used that as an opportunity to do my. I've been really working on that Seth Rogen impression so much lately.
Yeah,
and it would have made a lot of sense because by the second line, I stopped having any passion for delivery because I was like, wow, why did I use this as an opportunity to go Seth Rogen? I was like, also, it'd be weird just to jump into it halfway. That'd be like shell shock to everyone, Yeah, here's always next time. I guess this is a historic episode for the Robbie fan.
Yeah, dude, we're fucking.
You notice what I did there?
I didn't notice what you did there.
You notice what I did there?
No,
for the untrained ear.
My ear
you may have mistake
trained.
what I have said for thinking I once said, notice for the Robbie fans.
Yeah, I did.
Plural.
Think you said that. Yeah,
I didn't say that. I said for the Robbie fan. For that one person who's like, I do like Robbie. Stop it, Alex. I like him. He's great.
Wherever you are, thank you.
Yeah, for that.
You're the reason.
Oh,
I
you
keep
lost
doing
him.
this.
You lost him. You lost him. I mean, a little bitch again. You're back to square zero. I was going, and he did that, which is even worse. Stop being the Cassim G and Jenny Slate of this podcast. I don't have to do it with my hands. God, you threw me off so much about how dumb that was. What was I trying to say?
I don't know how to respond to anything anymore.
Yeah, you're stupid. That makes sense. That checks out, actually. You being that makes sense. Come to think of it, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I have no idea what you were trying to say, and I'm not even going to attempt to try to help you figure out what you were trying to say.
Then they had Ricky Lindholm and that other girl who she hangs out with on.
Oh yeah, dude, that blonde one, dude.
Awesome.
She was being she picked up what Norm was putting down.
She got it.
She was starting to fuck back, and then guess what happened? Jenny Slate opened her fucking mouth.
I know, and then she opens her mouth, and suddenly the interview's back to being awkward again. And because for some reason these two knuckleheads on either side of Norm there's some barrier, they're not picking it up. I don't get, they don't realize what's going on here.
You know
it's
what?
the YouTube big comedy show.
Their Meshuggah is what it is.
And then he throws in the iconic joke. They picked up Marin.
That was great. That was hilarious.
He wasn't even there, he got insulted.
Yeah, Marin sucks.
Fuck
that show
that
was
guy.
bad. That show was
I didn't watch. I can't believe you did watch that show. That's crazy. I didn't know anyone watched. I thought no. I always wondered. I was like, that show got like what 5 years?
You know how?
And I was like, how 4? I'm like, who the fuck? That show never. No one even watched the first episode.
You know how you made fun of IFC before? It was on IFC. It's the only reason it got 4 seasons.
How many seasons do you think Garfunkel and Oates got? I'm gonna guess 2.
5.
No, there's no way it was that successful.
Fucking the only reason I watched it is I went through that period. I was obsessed with Glow for a while.
Oh my god, what a hilarious thing.
Well, I was like, Mark Maron's funny.
Oh, that's in 1 season.
Oh wow, my calculator's off.
Wow, I guess IFC does have standards. Norm was wrong on that one.
Well, they let Marin go for 4, and they realize we can never let this happen again.
Yeah, we're gonna
like
change
the
that
Holocaust
around.
Never
again.
So yeah, that was
That's something.
yeah. What were we talking about, bro? It's really hard to make jokes. I remember what you were talking about before.
It's tougher, man, because I really gotta pee.
I gotta
it's
pee
like
too.
we gotta talk, but I gotta go
You know what's
pee. And it's like,
crazy?
how can we talk if I gotta go pee? And I'm supposed to think I gotta go pee.
But we can't pee. Remember what happens when you pee?
No.
Oh, okay. We had a bit like 3 episodes back that was really funny about like all of your problems because it was super funny.
Yeah, that
if
sounds
you- if
awesome.
you know,
That's
you
really
know.
funny. If you know, you know. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Fuck Marin. We're saying no. That show Glow though too. It was like I watched the first season, told you about it, and then I said to you like, yeah, but I'm actually not gonna watch season 2. It's just not gonna be worth it. And you're like, you're so wrong. And then you proceed to rewatch season 1 like 11 times, and then you watch season 2, and you're like, it's so great. And then you can tell me to watch. I'm like, not gonna watch it. And then season 3 you watched, and then I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. And then I think there was supposed to be season 4, but there never was a season 4. And it was like I just immediately knew after the first like 10 episodes of the first season, there's clearly the story's running its course.
It was really weird. Season 1 was great.
Right, I mentioned that.
Yeah. Season 2 actually started to do some things that happened in the real life Glow. So season 2
Right.
wasn't great, but season 2 was kind of interesting. So like, oh, that actually happened.
Right.
Then season 2 ended with again what actually happened in real life, and then season 3 you thought was going to be the then story of how Glow was actually a thing.
Right.
And then season 3 kind of just didn't do anything. And then,
Yeah.
and then season 3 ended, and
After
they were like,
first said they're going to do season 4.
no, season 3 ended, and they were like, hey, when we said we were going to do last season, we're doing it season 4, baby.
Nice.
And Netflix was like, yeah, we're giving it season 4.
Was that the scene where
and then they didn't.
hold on, let me. You know what? Even though I watched the show, somehow the characters didn't really leave an impression. I guess past just face value. So I'll
Liberty Bell. You don't remember Liberty Bell?
no. So that means season 4 was promising Ruth and Debbie making out?
No.
Oh, so then they weren't promising what the show promised. I thought that was the
Touche.
season. Maybe they would have gotten season
Touche.
like 11 for that. I
Yeah.
feel like you do that in season 1, you're getting 10 more seasons.
Well, they didn't.
Because everyone's gonna say, no, it's sure it's dwindling in quality, but like what if?
But you know what's weird though?
What if it goes? What if it's like what if there's like a like a whole? What if they do like a Back to the Future thing where they go back to like the whole season 1 thing where they were all like making out and stuff? Exactly, it's like 10 years before they say they're not doing it again, guys. We're pulling the plug.
I'm not following you at all, bro.
Me?
Yeah, you lost me. I wanted to say something about Glow.
I said if they just had if that was the storyline of Ruth and Debbie, I said, and they did that. That was
Who's
the first
Debbie?
season.
Is that Liberty Bell's actual name? Is that
Yeah,
Betty
yes. I
Gilpin?
looked it up on IMDb just now.
Is that Betty Gilpin?
Sure.
Okay, I don't know who Debbie is.
Yeah, it
I
is.
only know the wrestler names.
It is. Shut up. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're stupid. You're dumb. Shut up. You're stupid. You're dumb. Shut up. I was saying if they had those two characters, if that was instead of having where they were both like, fawning over that geek from Mad Men, okay? And not even one of the
You were talking about Liberty Bell.
I was, and not shut up, you loser. Ew. I'm gonna stand over here now. Gross. Anyway, no. Yeah. Instead of them fawning over literally the loserest loser of the side quest losers from Mad Men, it wasn't even the guy from fucking like L.A. Noire. It was the fucking other guy, the one who was stupid and got fired for being a dumbass.
It wasn't even the one that became the Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. No, it wasn't even him.
That guy didn't even have storyline. The other guy.
No, it was the other guy, the one who got fired when they randomly had him come back for an episode just to be told he was a moron and then get fired. You brought him, Betty Gilpin, excuse me, Allison Brie. What? They're like, oh, we want Harry from Mad Men.
Great personality.
All right, maybe they cast a realistic person for them to fight over. The show would have worked. I don't know. But my point originally a second ago was saying they just had the two of them be the love triangle was actually they realized that that guy was a slobby slob and they loved each other and they just had one kiss in the first season. I said that show could have gone like a 10-year run because they kept being like, no, the show is not that good, but if we cancel it, it might not happen. What if they're going to do it next season? When they're going to go back to that kiss thing?
Good point.
I said, but then by season 10, they would be like, all right, they're clearly not doing it. They would have pulled the plug. But still, it would definitely got more than 3 seasons is all you got to do. It was written right there in the formula.
No,
and they
you're
already
right.
cast
Now
a
I
blonde
followed
and a
you.
brunette.
I liked your argument too about the whole they need to cast someone that they both actually fight over.
Right.
But like I don't know who Betty Gilpin is seeing, but Allison Brie doesn't actually have taste.
I don't know.
in men.
Betty Gilpin
She-
and Nurse Jackie is screwing Peter Fashini.
He's a good-looking dude.
Yeah, he's good looking. He's a hot guy.
Allison Bree's with Dave Franco.
Ooh.
So I mean, she doesn't really have the best judge of
That's true.
You know, there's hitting above your weight.
Who else
class,
has she been
and
with
there's
on
hitting
screen?
well below.
She's been with Joel McHale. That's definitely not good.
No,
She's been
thanks.
with
Should I do that
Jason
sound every time?
Sudeikis. That's not really that.
I'm doing that
She's
sound
been
every
with
time.
Rafi. She's been with.
I'm doing a thumbs down.
She
each time.
wanted to fuck Miles Teller in that movie. That's all right. Miles Teller's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's okay.
Who else has she been with on screen? What other movies is Allison Brie in?
Nev Campbell.
I don't think she wanted to fuck Nev Campbell. That would have been cool.
Maybe she did. You know,
But I don't think. You know, she did die.
Maybe
she
she
did die
did.
pretty fast. We never got to see who. Maybe she was attracted to Nev Campbell. I was attracted to Nev Campbell in that movie.
Yeah, we never got to really learn who that character was. So,
Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
oh, we forgot to mention the guy with the Mad Men. How did we slip that one off?
Yeah, it's
Pete
true.
Campbell.
Pete Campbell's pretty bad taste.
Good actor, not so good looking.
Yeah, not so good looking. He's great at that acting thing. He's not so great at that good looking thing. Which is weird. He's so great at that acting thing. Usually you think beautiful guy on the screen.
Or at least someone would just rub off and he just somehow come good
Yeah, I
looking.
don't know.
Nice beard though.
True.
So
Yeah,
I guess
you're right.
kinda-
You don't want to not give him a compliment. This one's really spiraling out of control. I'm gonna go piss my pants. I'm gonna let this one go.